All right, aloha! Be More Brew Crew members. We are here at the bar for another brew review, and I've got my neighbor James here with me yet again. What an awesome guy, my neighbor of 8 years. Thank you for joining us here tonight, good
Absolutely,
sir.
I'm glad to be here.
We are going to be reviewing one of your favorites. We have got ourselves a double IPA, and I know you're my IPA connoisseur.
I love me an IPA.
So this one, I got on vacation direct from the brewery. It came highly recommended from the Tidal Creek Brewhouse in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Everyone was raving about this Mean High Water double IPA, and I am excited to try it because I did not try it while I was at the brewery. I just picked up a can, tried some other things. They had some great brews there. It was a fantastic brewery. They actually have a lot of really good coffee and stuff there at the brewery too. So it's kind of weird. It's like a brewery and like a coffee house.
And I had no idea. You said South Carolina? I had no idea that they brew
Myrtle
great
Beach.
beer.
You know what? There's lots of breweries. Like, they are upping their brewery game down in South Carolina. So I've actually
Check that out.
I've been holding on to this since like August, and I have been excited to crack this one open. So I'm glad we get to enjoy it together, my friend. So let's see here. Well, give us a little history on the can here. Sometimes things get deep. Mean High Water is a beer for just such occasions. Crafted with a simple malt bill for supreme drinkability and balanced with Citra, Chinook, and Simoon hops, this crisp double IPA will help you hold your ground whenever the waters may rise. Oh boy.
Well, that is that is quite a recommendation.
This is coming in. What's the
Double India Pale Ale, 9.1%.
alcohol?
And this
70
is a full 16.
Yeah, 70
16 ounces,
IBU. Yeah, we got a tall boy right here.
Yep.
So this one's going to be a little bit heavy, on the heavy side. We got to be careful with these.
One little knock though, we're from Maryland.
Yeah.
Maryland's a crab state. What are they doing putting a crab on their beer?
They do. They've got a crab on the can. You got to show them the can, because you're throwing a crab on a can. Like, we know our seafood up here. You probably don't even know about Old Bay in South Carolina. So what are you doing throwing a crab on your can? I don't know. And so let's go over the art here. I mean, like, the art, I only bought it because it came highly reviewed. Like, everyone was like, oh, you got to have the Mean High Water. But if I was in a store, like, that one appealed to me really well.
I mean, I like the idea, Mean High Water.
That's a good name.
That's a great name.
But the crab just reaching for some hops.
I don't know what that means. I mean, does it taste like Old Bay? Is it from Maryland? No.
I've tasted some bad Old Bay beer.
I had no idea.
Like, a couple of breweries have tried the Old Bay beers. They're not that good. Like, I haven't tasted any good Old Bay
Maybe it
beers.
goes well with seafood.
Maybe. Hey, you never
We'll
know.
have to see.
I'm excited. Do you want to crack it open?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, man. Crack it open. I'm going to give you the honors there. All right. So 9.1% ABV. So a little bit on the heavier side, but not too bad. Not too dark.
No, that's
Got on the lighter side, yeah. That has got a thick head on it. Holy smokes. I think we're going to get double helpings of this with that tall.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely be able to come back.
I tell you what, though, that has definitely got a solid aroma.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I poured that, I was getting a nice aroma out of that.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I'm getting notes of citrus, like citrus hops.
Yep.
Definitely has a good flavor to it.
Orange.
A good scent.
Orange or lemon.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up the citrusy. I'm thinking lemon. I'm not getting the orange. You say orange?
I think it's a little bit of orange.
Maybe. Okay, you know what? Now that I'm really deep diving into it, I guess I can smell the orange. Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a citrusy hop, though. It's definitely on the citrusy side. So, all right, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, man.
Here.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, that's smooth. Wow.
I'll tell you what, that is surprisingly smooth.
I know. For the high ABV, that was very smooth. I am not a huge IPA guy. This is a double IPA. And you know what? I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, that is almost as smooth as the Golden Ale we tried recently, and
The Zombie Dust.
the Zombie Dust.
And Zombie Dust with the perfect rating. This actually does not have a Beer Advocate rating. There wasn't enough reviews to give it an official rating. And I guess the fine folks at Beer Advocate never actually reviewed it. But you know what? People weren't wrong when they were recommending this beer over at the brew house, and they're not wrong. I enjoy it. What do you think?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's got drinkability. It's smooth. It's balanced. It's got great citrus.
I wish I bought more than one. Darn
How
it.
do we get this up here?
I'm going to have to go on vacation again to Myrtle Beach.
I'll tell you what, just to put in another plug, Grape and Grain has been more than willing in the past for me
Do you think
to
they'll work?
import things when I've asked them. So that's another great feature about them. If you go to them,
I'm going to have to go to the brothers and be like, hey, you need to subscribe to our channel right now because we're throwing out plugs for the Grape and
left
Grain.
and right.
Yeah. But there's some great guys that run the Grape and Grain, and they're very knowledgeable.
They have brought in things, especially for me, just in the past. And hey, I mean,
Well, let's see. This is a tall boy, so we have
Yep.
another good little hit of this here. So I'm going to pour you another one. I think I've got enough for a whole nother one because I am enjoying this, my friend. Oh yeah, like that's just enough for two of us. That's fantastic.
that's a great size to share.
Yeah, for real. I mean, the head on that's good. The hops are good.
Nice.
Actually, if you look, I can see. You see that? You see it in the actual beer of mine?
Mhm.
I don't know if you can see that in the thing, but you can actually see some of the, I guess that's the hops in there. Like maybe some of the, I don't know. Interesting. But this is definitely, it's going to be getting some good scores for me, for sure. Because like I said, I am not a huge IPA guy. But this is extremely well done. I am so glad I took the recommendation and picked up a can of this. My only disappointment is I didn't pick up more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, spoiler alert, we just reviewed a really awesome American Pale Ale that had a perfect rating, which is pretty awesome. So considering that we drank this immediately after that, it's such a good beer. I don't want to compare it to the Zombie Dust, but it's hard not to, you know?
Honestly, they've got a very similar feel.
Yeah.
Except this one is definitely an IPA, whereas that one definitely had a golden ale taste to it.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, they're actually very comparable, I think.
Right. Yeah. And if the fine folks at Grape and Grain want to bring some of that in, they will not be disappointed if they can sell that to some of their customers.
Well, tell you what, the more people that go there and ask for it, the more chance that we're going to get it in.
Exactly. I think I might put in a request for that. All right. Well, we got to review it. So you know what we do down here is best out of 5. I think it's my turn to go first. So for the Mean High Water, brewed in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you are in the Myrtle Beach area, and it's kind of like near the Myrtle Beach proper, it's over by the airport, definitely hit this up. So out of 5, you know what? I'm going to give this a 4.5, which for me, for an IPA, that is a really high score. Not as high as the American Pale Ale Zombie Dust, but you know what? This Mean High Water is mean and tasty. It is fantastic. 4.5 for me.
Well, I'll tell you what, I mean, I like that score, but I think I am going to go with a 4.7. And
Awesome.
honestly,
Well deserving.
I can't get over this can.
If the can was high, you rated it higher. If it didn't have a crab on it reaching for some hops, would you have gone higher on the rating?
I mean, that's just me. The can just doesn't fit the beer to me. But fantastic beer, great IPA. You will love this.
Yeah, 100%. Pick up a can. If you are in Myrtle Beach, pick up a can of that. If you find this anywhere in the Northeast or in the Southeast, for sure, pick up some of the Mean High Water because it is a really good double Indian Pale Ale. All right. Well, we have done another review. Thank you so much, James, for joining me down here in the bar.
Absolutely.
I love having you, my friend. My neighbor of 8 years. Many more to come. And thank you so much for watching. We're so glad to have you here, part of our Be More Brew crew. We look forward to serving you up many, many more reviews in the future. We'd love it if you like and subscribe to the video. That would be awesome. And until next time, aloha, everybody, from the bar. Peace out. Aloha.